everyone and welcome back to my channel. Now I've got the new Hanna Karlzon book. I can't remember the name of it. I saw it was actually Hanna Karlzon herself did a flip through it on Instagram, and I saw the first couple of pages and quickly clicked off because I didn't want to spoil it for myself. And I think the website that I ordered, it was iMusic or it was something like that. And it really didn't take long at all to get in. I just paid for standard shipping. They did have the option for express. As you can see, it has come well packaged. It just come in the cardboard box. Yeah, iMusic, that's it. So there's the details. There's my order. Yeah, bound book. Bound book. Anyway, so it's in the same format as her previous books. Previous newer books. I wish she went back to what original ones were like, because they're the ones that I like, the thicker ones, slightly bigger. I'm not a fan of this shape. I do like the fact that it is still, you know, it's a hardback book. I'm expecting the paper quality to be just as good as the other ones, but I still do wish that she'd go back to the original format. I love the colour. The colour is beautiful. So if I just pull out one of the other ones, this one for instance, this is the one that I'm talking about, the previous ones, and then the ones before that, you can see the size difference. If I just put this on here, you can see that this one's slightly taller and it is wider. I'd probably say an inch and a half wider. Let's have a look at the thickness so you can see. Obviously I've coloured in this one, so it's going to be slightly thicker, but if I squeeze it down you can see it's a lot thinner. Is it like half the size? Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that, but just off first glances, is it Atlantica? Atlantis? Oh, Atlantis. Atlantis. So I do like the colour of it. Now I would say that the previous books, the writing stands out a lot more because of the darker background. So yeah, similar sort of, it's the same font as well, which I like. So let's get into the book now. With these ones as well, I found them such a struggle to break the spine of the book. Even this one, for instance, I've not even managed it. I was having to colour and really hold the book down. It's just wanting to flip open, and this is going to be the same. I know it is. I know it is. But let's just get into it. We've got a crab on the first page. So it is smooth paper, exactly the same as the previous ones. Now I'm a true Hanna Karlzon fan. Hanna Karlzon was the first colouring book illustrator that I found and fell in love with, so I'll always love her artwork and buy any book that she brings out that's an adult colouring book. I know that she's got the kids colouring books. I knew that I wasn't going to colour in them, so I didn't buy them, but the adult ones, yeah, I will. But yeah, I wish she went back to like the summer nights ones. But let's have a look nonetheless at the illustration. See, it goes right into the spine, and can you see how are you meant to colour that right in there? That's just a bit of a, what's the word, niggle. So that's the same. So you'd have to be sort of, I don't know if I can get my husband to try and break the spine of this book. Oh, that's a nice one with the swans. That to me is mandala. That's not for me. Not at all. A lovely double page, but again, probably going to say this all the way through this flip through, and I do apologise. I'm going to be repeating myself, but you really do have to push that apart to try and get into the spine of the boot there. Sort of fish. I always love colouring fish, that sort of thing. That's a nice one as well. So obviously it's all going to be under the sea, that sort of theme. I like that, it's like a magical potion with the jellyfish in. And that reminds me of some of her other books. The seahorse is quite cute. Wow, that is a busy one. A busy, busy, busy one. I can imagine that one coloured have been an absolutely fantastic diamond painting. Very busy. Oh, that one's nice. Half of her face is covered with the shells. I like that one. A statue. This reminds me of some of her older work. That's quite pretty. I like the fact that there's hardly anything as well on the spine, in the spine, so you don't have to worry about that. It's nice and open. You'll be able to do a decent watercolour background with that and not worry about going into the centre, which isn't too bad. I like that one. I really like this one. It is a lot thinner. She seems to have changed the way that she's drawing fish as well now. They almost look a little bit cartoony to me. That's quite a neat one. And that one with the crabs. You can't beat the smell of a new book. That's quite a good one as well, but the colour in that centre. I think it worked out about £18 something. So that's with the shipping. The shipping was about £4. So it's not cheap. It's not cheap at all. Oh, I like that. I really like this one. Again, the centre, the spine of the book is clear. I'd treat that as a double page spread. That's quite a good one as well. Yeah, she's definitely changed the way that she draws fish. The jewellery, yep, love. Bugs, love. I love Hanna Karlzon's illustrations of bugs. That swan is beautiful. That's a busy, busy one with fish. Wow. Wow. Oh, the lion. It's nice to see male characters. That's a nice seahorse one as well. I like this one. Very smooth, this paper. Very, very smooth. That reminds me of Joanna Basford. That page. Another one with plenty of fish. I understand that it's under the water, but to me that feels like it's like a wallpaper page. The frog one's nice. I quite like that one actually. I can imagine them being lovely and pink. Yeah, and that's the end of the book. Honest opinion, if I wasn't a Hanna Karlzon fanatic and want all the adult stuff that she makes, I probably wouldn't have bought this. If I'd have probably seen the flip through, which I didn't want to spoil it for myself, I still would have bought it because I wanted it. I would have wanted it in my collection. There's definitely quite a few pages in here that I can see myself colouring, but I don't want to say it. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. I wish she'd just go back to this sort of format, and look at that, you just can't beat this sort of. Her old stuff is just phenomenal. It looks like I've not coloured in much in this, but this is my second copy of this book. I promise you I have coloured loads, loads in her books. But yeah, that's my final thoughts. I'm glad that I've got it. I'm not overly keen that I've just spent £18 something on this one. I'm not going to get loads and loads of use out of it. It is going to look nice, very nice on my shelf, and you will definitely see this month a page out of it, because I'll keep it out. I'll start a page. I like the metallic of the front. I like that it's a hardback. Do not like the spines in these books. Really dislike them. But yeah, nonetheless, I'm happy that I've got it. I'm happy that I've got it. So thank you so much for watching. I will leave the links in the description. What's it called again? imusic.dk. Yeah, that's everything. Web shop in Denmark. So it's CDs, DVDs, vinyls, some of the new books as well apparently. Yeah, like I said, I found this because Hanna Karlzon shared it on Instagram. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.